The alien ships, colossal and ominous, descended upon our skies, casting long shadows over a world held captive by their arrival. It was in the heat of that moment that they finally asked us to cease all nuclear activity. I stood among the United Nations Council, my heart racing beneath the facade of composure. I watched as delegates around the table exchanged glances, each one a mix of shock and disbelief. The audacity of their demand was staggering. We had no active nuclear weapons. Our entire arsenal had been decommissioned decades ago. The alien diplomat, an ethereal being of pure light, stood before us. It projected images of its home planet, a lush utopia teeming with life and technology beyond anything we could imagine. It spoke of its intentions for Earth peaceful integration into their vast interstellar federation, but there was something unsettling about the diplomat's tone, an underlying assumption that we would submit, willingly or unwillingly, to this fate. We were not prepared to simply accept our destiny, especially not from beings who seemed to regard us as inferior. First contact. We engaged in negotiations, trying desperately to find common ground, but the aliens were insistent on immediate compliance with their demands, threatening consequences if we refused. As each day passed, tensions rose and fears grew. The diplomat had underestimated us. Humanity is not quick to anger, but when pushed, we can be devastatingly effective in our response. We began to gather intelligence, analyzing every aspect of the alien technology they had shown us. Our scientists worked tirelessly, desperate for any advantage that might give us leverage during negotiations. But as weeks turned into months, it became clear that the aliens were unwilling to compromise. They believed themselves superior and saw no need to accommodate our concerns. Frustration grew among the council, whispers of rebellion beginning to surface. Misreading human nature. I was tasked with delivering a message to the diplomat, a final plea for understanding and cooperation. I stood before it once more, feeling the weight of humanity's fate on my shoulders. The alien regarded me with what I could only describe as disdain, its light flickering in an almost mocking manner. I spoke of our shared desire for peace, emphasizing our willingness to work together for the betterment of both species. But there was a cold indifference in the diplomat's response, one that left no doubt in my mind they did not see us as equals. The council met again that night, each member weary from the endless cycle of failed negotiations and ignored warnings. A vote was taken, and it was unanimous we would resist. The battle for Earth. We launched our counterattack under the cover of darkness, striking at key points across the alien fleet. Our technology, though inferior in many ways, proved more than a match for their arrogance. We had studied their weaknesses, and we exploited them mercilessly. The aliens were caught off guard, unable to comprehend our audacity, or adapt quickly enough to counter our assault. Within days, their once invincible fleet was in shambles, its remnants fleeing back into the depths of space. The world celebrated our victory, but there was little time for celebration. The aliens vowed revenge, promising that this was not the end, only the beginning. We knew they would return, and we prepared ourselves for what was to come. Aftermath. Months passed with no sign of the alien threat. The world slowly began to heal from the wounds inflicted during their initial invasion. Scientists studied the remains of their technology, seeking answers that might help us defend against any future attacks. But deep down, we knew that our true victory lay not in the destruction of their fleet but in the demonstration of our resilience and intelligence. We had shown the universe that humanity was never weak, only patient, and if push came to shove, we would not hesitate to defend ourselves with every resource at our disposal. As I stood before the ruins of what remained of the alien ship, I couldn't help but feel a strange sense of pride swell within me. We had faced an enemy who saw us as inferior and fought back with everything we had, and in doing so, we proved to the stars that humanity was more than just another conquest waiting to be claimed. We were survivors fighters, and we would not be defeated easily. The universe had underestimated us once, but it would never do so again.